is smart.
Why am I on your phone, Alex?
I don't know. What can you tell us about? She has her own agency, she has her own strengths, she has her own life, but she is part of his family. She is part of his family, no matter how the relationship is playing out at this point. What can you tell us?
Nothing. Nah. I can tell you that the one thing that we brought from season 1 into 2 is the same, which is, preparing for this is really about finding a safe space to love in health and wholeness, right? So that has remained a consistent, and you'll see that in season 2. But what I do love is in that through line, it extends to the kids, it extends to Nana Mama, it extends to what we built already in 1, that kind of, the pillars actually reach underground into root systems, and it just drives deeper. And so there's this beauty, you'll see us, harmoniously, passing bread and just living in that realm, the one safe place where no bad can get us, So that's one thing that I'm excited to pull through into 2.
That was that was so sexy. That was so good. I want that relationship in my life.
I'll pray for that for you, Matthew.
And I want a Samson in my life. I want this guy. I mean, are you basing him on anyone?
No. Honestly, I just base it off the friendship that I had with Alex. Honestly, it's true. It's true.
Who's crying now?
Who's crying now?
Who's crying
Who's
now?
crying now? Exactly. Thank you.
Not afraid to be vulnerable.
He's basing it on himself.
I just like, some of the things that the trust that Alex and I have, it really comes through on screen because that's there in real life. I wouldn't be able to perform John Sampson any other way without having him as my partner. So.
Can I tell a story real quick? So we do these table reads, and we're all reading at the same time. And when these two get into a scene, they're like ad-libbing, they're improvising as they're reading it cold. So they're like adding shit in between lines. I'm like, that's not in the script. Like, are they allowed to just make things up like that? Turns out they are.
The improv on set, like season 1 had that whole Old Spice thing reference. That wasn't improv. That wasn't.
That was all Alex. And trust me, I was scared because I thought I was gonna lose my job. But it was so funny that I laughed and I was just like, I'm not saying anything, and I just hope to God they think it's funny too.
So like, they had something come at me, blame me, okay? It's my fault.
Right. We also have another new character coming into the world. In fact, we should run that clip first, and then we can talk about the new character. So let's do that.